Alright, it's a brand new day. And we gotta unload a bunch of our stuff. And we have a stack and a half of diamonds. We have a stack and a half of diamonds. It's episodes... It's like episode 7 now. 6, something. And No, it's episode 7 now. We're not even at 10 yet! We're not even at 10 yet! And I've got a stack and a half of diamonds! And only 5 of them are from off-camera! Oh, man. Oh, that's brutal. I'm just so rich. How could I possibly continue at this rate? I just have too much. I have so many. Oh, goodness gracious. So much string, too. I've got bones, I've got name tags. I'm pretty sure you can craft these now, but, you know, it's there. Hold on. Yep. Gold. Copper. Oh. Okay, so just some kind of nugget. Alright, cool. That's... Wow, they're just trying to get some use out of copper, aren't they? But alright, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't even know there were copper nuggets. Cool. That actually does bring in some questions on how I'm going to use copper then. But I'm not exactly hurting for it. So I think that's fine. Either way, I think what I should be focusing first on is... Yeah, I'm going to focus on that, and a full stack. Sure, why not? And that's good for 100 blocks. So, let's keep it up. We're gonna make some of these, like that. And we're gonna expand the base. Alright. Now, I've been thinking about how to do this, and I think I go this way. I have to go this way. Because this guy right here, while I like my reverse hobbit hole, I do need a bit more room this way. And the way we're gonna do that is by having it go outward like so. That's not the button I need anymore. We're gonna expand this way. It's gonna be great. It's going to further emphasize what I'm doing, and eventually I'm going to make myself a bunch of glass, or maybe some railings. I gotta decide on that one. But we're expanding the house either way. No matter what, we're expanding the house, and that's what we're doing. I like my reverse hobbit hole a lot, so it's what we're gonna be working on the entire time. It's what needs to be done. It's just part of the process, really. Alright, it's a pretty decent expansion so far, but we still have a lot more to go. And... man, I really can't help but think of like all the different wacky houses I've ended up building. Like I remember one time way back in high school. It's not way back. It's like, oh wow, it was a little back now. It was like 3 years ago. But yeah, 3 years ago, I was invited onto this Minecraft server with some class friends, some school friends, and. The very first thing I did was I got viciously assaulted, murdered on the spot. I spawned in, I said hi, instantly killed. Wonderful group of people, truly. Truly just friendly individuals. But yeah, I got murdered. It was brutal. And I immediately set off on my adventure. And, you know, I gave some useful information because I was still just as lucky back then. Because when I set off on my adventure, I found a good chunk of just random, magnificent, like, spawners that, you know, I shared with the group on where they were. I didn't do anything with them. So maybe eventually those guys like followed up on it. But yeah, I did that, and I immediately got to work on a brand new, revolutionary idea of a house with a tree-like aesthetic. Truly, I am a creative marvel. I'm just in zero way ever matchable in that regard. And let's see, anything else to... You know what? Screw it. Come here. Bam. I'm truly a creative marvel. And I guess I could bake some potatoes. Yeah, I'll bake some potatoes when the gold's done. Alright. Yeah, right along here. Another quick indent. I'm gonna go crazy for these indents. That's what I'm gonna do right here. It's gonna stop right there. It's gonna be like this. And it'll be like kind of leading into doorways, I guess, if I decide on another one. But, yeah. There's a small expansion of the base. But I feel like I can do more. Yeah, right there is a small place to start. I've got a lot more to do and a lot more to go through, but for now I'll focus on that. I'll focus on that, and then I'll expand this way, because I need a storage room, because eventually I know it's going to get pretty wacky. It's going to get pretty crazy in that direction, I'm sure. Alright. Perfect. And I have noticed I'm going to need to fill in a lot of gravel holes. But something that has bothered me for the longest time that I've been in this, my reverse hobbit hole, is the fact that monsters have spawned somewhat nearby, which tells me there's got to be some little cave around, or maybe even under. And I think I have heard. Yep, they're through there. And we're gonna mine through like this. Do I want that? Yeah, we'll have our little indent-ish kind of. We'll stop right there. Kind of similar to that side. Yeah, we're good on going outwards like that. Once. All right. It'll be great. It'll be wonderful. Phenomenal, even. Someone show a picture of Phenomenon Man on the screen. That's me. I've got to do that. I don't have an editor. I gave myself a job. Alright, yeah. I probably should commit to using my diamonds, but it's... Even if I collect so many, I still value them very much. And I don't want to make another diamond pickaxe, even if I can expend them. I really can just use a lot of them, and I'd be just fine, you know? But, it's just not something that I'm ready to commit on yet on that one. Much like I could not make the decision to actually go through with a mod direction yet on either way. Now, for the record, last episode, I did, in fact, continue playing. This is a stream on twitch.tv/NidleLive_live. Yeah. Flash on screen. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, eat that, future me. That's where I'm live right now, maybe. In fact, you know what? No, I'm making sure I'm live right now as this video goes up. As part 7 is out, I'm live. I can't guarantee a stable stream schedule, but I can promise that I am live currently. As this video has gone up, I am live. It's real. I'm real. I can promise you that. Did you miss the stream? Comment if you missed the stream. But alright, yeah. Ooh. I just realized how terrible the look this would be. I just realized how awful this would look. So what I'm gonna do when I'm eventually finished is I'm going to just, like, have kind of like, you know, a little support beam in the middle as I go further. Eventually I'm gonna get there, eventually. But for now we're just gonna further expand the house, and I think right now, yep. Yeah, that's still going. I am curious where I'm gonna put my enchantment table. The enchantment table is, I think, always a big one for me. And I wonder if, traditionally, I always put my enchantment table, like, underground, like, ooh, secret cavern, ooh, my mystic orb. It must be hidden from the public. It must be hidden. But if I am going this reverse hobbit hole, then I wonder if I should have it, like, I guess more ascending, or maybe in a more public viewpoint. Like, if that's the case, then it would be the most appropriate spot for it, I think. Alright, there's that. There we are. Greetings. Haha, beautiful, beautiful. Currently expanding the home. It's all going great. And hopefully I can figure out where that enchantment table goes. I do want to figure out where that's going. I'll never be got. You can't jump scare me. It just can't be done. Watch me play through a horror game. Bet you won't see a single moment where I get spooked. I'm just gonna giggle it off. It's gonna be funny. But yes. I'm going to figure out where that enchantment table goes. It'll be a beautiful time. I'm going to absolutely just destroy it, too. It's going to be a magnificent time. And I'll stop there for now. Got some of that going on, some of that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Where? What am I thinking? That one, right. That one. Let's see. Stone. I made some stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, right here. No, I should just put it there. That's wasted stone. I'll probably revamp this place anyway. Like, realistically, I'm definitely going to be going through this again and again. Yeah. Little gaps like so. Yeah, that'll be great. I'm sure it'll look magnificent no matter what. And then it'll be every 2 batches like this. I see. It's been hiding from me this whole time. Oh, man. Oh my god. I've found so many diamonds. Already. I found like 38 diamonds. Before I found this massive batch of coal. And it's just been at my house. It's been sitting in my walls. I found 38 diamonds before I found that. And kind of like that look, actually. Oh. Well, that's... I kind of like that. But alright, 38 diamonds later, we finally have... After I just started making a massive batch of charcoal. This game finds the weirdest humor. It finds the weirdest humor to throw at me. It's incredible, really. Yeah, that's right. I'm still gonna make more. Yeah, they can't stop me. What are they gonna do? Nothing. They're gonna give me more diamonds, in fact. That's what they do. I know how they work. But yeah, we're gonna stop after this next batch. Like, we're gonna get ourselves like another chest row, and that'll be where I pause. Yeah. This time, we're using the diamond one, It's what the people have been waiting for, you know? If only the people knew how bad my memory was, though. Hey, man. This brings up a lot of different questions about what to do next. Oh wow, that's so much faster. Oh man, I really should just commit to using my diamond stuff. But I got to about halfway, and I don't have mending, so, you know. Man, I wish I had better memory. Oh, that'd be such a nice gift. I'm massively cursed and gifted with insane luck. But my memory, it won't even remember how many diamonds I actually found. I'm saying 38, but I'll be honest, it could be any number. That guy's got an enchanted bow. Oh no. What? Skinny creeper. That's so strange. But yeah, alright. So this is a little hidey area that a bunch of mobs have been in. Alright. Cool. That definitely clears up a few things. And makes me quite upset with how much coal I'm seeing now. There's been coal in my walls! There's been more coal right next to me than in the entire massive cave system I was in for 7 episodes. Oh, brother. You can't give me so easy, okay? Congratulations. You almost got a bat. Alright, yep. I guess I'm using stone. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Really? That one's shocking. I'm really surprised that one didn't blow up. Goodness gracious. Alright, yeah, there's all that, and I guess... Oh my god, of course! I'm running out of room now of all times! Well, I don't need that. So, cool. Cool. Just wonderful. So... Oh, this... I don't even really need you, but we're here. Why do I have those? Wait, where did those come from? I thought I put those away. Did I not put those away when I went mining? Alright. Cool, I guess. I suppose. But, oh yes, finally. Finally. That's coal. It's coal, you guys. Can you believe it? How often do you get to see an event like this? Coal. After 7 episodes, I finally have more, and it's after I have already started committing to charcoal. It's such a slap in the face, but I'm gonna take it. I'm going to take it. Because I need it. I need all of it. And when it comes to the iron, I'm taking that too, because I found more diamonds than I've found iron. I found more diamonds than iron. I know, like, I have a habit. I have this bad habit of skipping over iron sometimes. Because over the years, especially as a kid, grinding the hell out of Minecraft, especially early, like, console Minecraft, there came a point where you just didn't need iron anymore. Like, you really didn't. And I think that's still kind of set into my brain, I think. I think it is really set in my brain that I don't need iron, because you eventually, in like 360 Minecraft, way back, and Xbox One Minecraft, you just didn't have a reason to collect it after a while, because so much of it just kind of stopped. Like, the most you could really do is, like, it took a long time, but eventually you were able to, you know, get, like, iron golems. But even then, those are still kind of finite, you know? You kind of just stop with them after you get one and realize they don't really do that much. Especially if you don't really have much to do villager stuff with. You kind of just have no reason to keep collecting them. So, why collect them? But, Yeah, I really do need to make sure I grab some, especially if I'm potentially doing mod stuff that I don't know the exact extent of for some of these resources. Like, who knows? It's been a long while, so maybe a bunch of the Aether stuff actually needs a bunch of iron. Who knows? I kind of doubt that, but hey, who knows? Other people than me. But, you know, not me, so I don't know. And, yeah, that's something cool to look forward to. But I definitely did develop a pretty bad habit of skipping over a lot of iron, you know? Okay, fine. I don't need it. Especially when I eventually actually do get into, villager trading stuff, I can just get a Fletcher. Alright, yeah. I cleared out a large portion. Still got a lot more to go, though. And yeah, I'll be all set. I'll have a bunch of coal. Oh my goodness. A real number of coal. Something not just in the double digits, but the triple. Guys, I understand you guys are bonely, but you gotta leave me alone. I have my own life to live. Alright, cool. And now all this, and this is wonderful. Cool. Wonderful. Awesome. Alright. And I'll continue the expansion of my base after this little expedition. Wasn't exactly the extent I expected this to be. I thought this would be a much shorter little endeavor. I thought this part of it would be a little more just kind of a random hole in the mountain. But this is a bit more than I expected. And I'm very happy about it, because I got a bunch of coal from it. Which means my luck has now inverted. I will now not find another diamond for 2 episodes. And frankly, that sounds healthy. I think that sounds pretty healthy, all things considered. Can you believe it? I've seen so much diamond, it's lost all value to me. It's slowly losing all meaning. But I will constantly be enamored by it, no matter what happens. Cool. We're getting to that point where finally, coal is losing some of its luster. Which is crazy. That diamonds felt like they were losing its luster before coal. How? Very nice. You know what else? I also can't wait to like actually get some more, you know, a bit more sophisticated lighting resources in here. I think that'll be really cool. Getting a bit more of the advanced lighting sources, you know, glowstone, lanterns? Yeah, I think lanterns. Yeah, lanterns. No, those are the underwater ones. Damn, I'm not remembering. Who'd have thunk? But yeah, just the other lighting resources. I can't wait for the ability to actually use those. That's more cool. Wow, it's a blessed day. Come here. I gotta remember to not leave any of this open as well, because then monsters could spawn, and that'd be not good for business. Or I could just like put a torch in here, I suppose. Whew, perf. Damn. Almost at it. I just needed to put one more cobble block on. Unfortunate. But oh, let's look at that one. Ooh. There we go. Now those are some resources. Oh yeah. And we got more as well. That's not what I meant to do. Cool. Alright. And we're gonna need to we don't have to refill them all yet, but I do want to get... Actually. Yeah, I don't see why not. Bam, 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 and we're gonna put in all of that. Yeah, there we go. There we are. I should have moved him. I should have... Unfortunate. But, hey, let's move our first chest. Bam. Beautiful, ain't it? It's gorgeous. It's gonna be a wonderful room. We could start here, but it's probably better to start with the smaller stuff. Alright, now, the housing expanse has concluded for now. Let's just torch up a couple more things, though. I'll figure out a bit more of the lighting situation later, but for now... Oh, now that I look at it, I need to go one more back, don't I? Yeah, I do. I gotta go one more back. It's gotta be matching. It's gotta be matching. What can I say? Yeah. Ain't that unfortunate. It's gonna be a lot of things to mine now again. But ain't that the name of the game? Oh, yeah. Beautiful. This is definitely gonna be a problem, though. For someone weaker, at least. Not me. Plus, we already lit up the place, so we don't really have to worry about it that much. It'll be mostly on its good side. There might be an occasional thing slipping through, but that's only if we don't finish this in time. Which I think we absolutely will. Look at us go. We're just doing great right now. Oh yeah. Plus we got a bunch of the stone cooking away, so we're gonna have a massive, massive amount actually left over. And in fact, let's see how far we've gotten. Oh yeah, that's not a bad amount. Where did I get that? Wait, where did I get that one? Alright, but bam. And we actually will need to indent it one more time, so right here. There we go. Nice and symmetrical, nice and industrial in a way. Not really industrial, but you guys get what I mean. Ah, perfect. Does dripstone spawn stalagmites or? Huh. Not sure. I know the bottom ones don't exactly. But it's definitely got me curious about it. So we gotta go like that. Oh, no, not like that, not like that. That's that corner, yep. Perfect. Perfect, and hopefully no creepy crawlies come a-creepin'. Alright, and we just got some coal to mine. And oh, brother. The pickaxe is getting real low now. There we are. Now that's a bit better. Oh, that's the issue I did. Yep, that's why it doesn't look even. Yeah, okay. I'm doing that right. That's why I didn't look even. I kept the indent that I did not need. There we are. That's better. That's a bit more uniform now. There we are. And we can even, if we really wanted to, do this. Wait. Yeah, I like that. Cool, cool, cool. There we are. There's the storage room that we will eventually fill up with a bunch of different items. Bunch of different chests, items, assorted stuff, you know, all that. That'll be great. I'll probably have to revamp it a little bit, but for now and for what I'm planning on doing, I doubt I'll need that much. I've never been that big into the supermassive storage supply systems, so I'm guessing we're all good. I'm guessing we're all good for now. For a long while, at least, we'll be just fine. Hey, one's back. Oh, marvelous. Also, I want to apologize for anyone watching the videos and potentially getting jump scared when they're trying to get me. They're trying to spook me, but it just doesn't happen. Anyone who does get spooked by the spooks, I'm sorry. It's not my intention for them to scare you. They're there to try and scare me because they love trying. But they just never get me. But if you would like to give it a try, you can just hop on over to the stream and give it a go. But I promise you, it's not going to go the way you want it to go. There's not much else to use your Twitch points for, but, you know, if you can find something, I'd assume it'd be better. Be a more safe use of the points. Even if, really, let's be honest here, you all want to try spooking me. You know, I feel like every viewer wants to give it a try. It's what you want to do. It's a bit of a fruitless effort. But I can't, it's still, you know, not something that's gonna happen. Plus, it's a little mean. How dare you. Try and spook me every stream. It's just rude. Just rude. And alright. There we go. We've got our very nice, clean-shaven base. Alright. And see that? They tried to spook me again. Didn't work. Never does. In fact, I kept talking right through it. Never gonna happen. Now let's put some stone away. Oh man, all that mining did a lot. Oh, we have so much. We have so much. Clean-shaven base, indeed. What can I say? It's just what kind of happened. Yeah, well, I'll keep like this section as like the cobble chest is what I'm gonna imagine it as. Yeah, just like the basic stuff. Not even like. It'll also be stone. It'll also be a stone. It'll be that, and yeah, I'm thinking deep slate as well. Yeah, but the other lesser blocks I'll have elsewhere. They'll be in its own little thing, and dirt will definitely also be in its own thing, because dirt, despite how much it is dirt, you know, it's still something very, very useful. Alright. Now, what to do next? I feel like I should expand the farm. We expanded the home a little bit. Got a lot of chests, but... Ooh, yeah, the farm's ready. Oh, yeah. Okay. And I did actually do a couple more things regarding base expansion. And I'll put this stuff away for now. Oh, not that one. Yeah, base stuff right there. That one, that one, that one. That one too, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Alright. There's that. And now... that one... potatoes. Okay, yeah. It's still looking mad organized. Alright. let's go check up on some of our other things. And if I know this right, I think I still have some. I don't. Darn. But either way, going back down here. We'll do some farming stuff, but first, take a look at these guys. Yeah, there's still the one sheep in there. Alright. I should probably expand the farm a little bit. And everything should be basically completely grown in now. And if you guys can notice that way, you know, hey buddy. If you notice that way, you know, I did expand. I did expand on the sugar cane. Which, ooh. I think we're gonna be really ready when we eventually get to the enchantment stuff, which I could work on. I could work on. But for now, I'm gonna work on specifically. I'll probably work on a different farm that's like it'll be different from this one. It won't be this one specifically. It's gonna expand elsewhere in its own section. And who knows? Maybe eventually I'll make like another farm that's a bit more super massive. But let's go collect ourselves that. Yeah. Because if people remember, I did make this one over here. And I did struggle a little bit with it, just a tad, because, you know, I just didn't want to commit too heavy on this one. It was just kind of like a passive thing. I turned my my render distance up, that way I can keep it loaded. And, you know, grab it like that. But now, I did, off camera, create this batch over here, and this batch is a lot more, has a lot more going on, you know? It's got the, it's not only bigger, but it's also got a good chunk of the half slabs to keep everything from freezing, while also giving me the ability to, you know, stand on it and run around on it like this. So, yeah, it's kind of coming through. It's kind of coming through in a way. So, yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. It's not automated or anything, which, you know, we could work on. But this is pretty good, I think. I think for now, this is pretty good. Look at all that. Oh, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And now we're going to go and take care of some of the cows. And by some of the cows, I mean we're just going to walk up to them. We're going to right-click on them a bunch. Everything's going to be great. And maybe I'll even find a different sheep today. So they're all set. They're all good. Which means we did our farming. And with this, with all that, we're going to expand in a bit more traditional farm. And I'm pretty sure I can set something up inside caves. So I might do it like that. I might have a bit of a indoor system for it. Which I'm thinking maybe through this door. You know, maybe I go through like that door and it like leads into some crazy stuff. But that feels, I don't know, a little too close to the bedroom. So I'm thinking maybe downstairs and off to like to the side, like especially around this area specifically, like this 3 right here, this 3x3, I think wouldn't be a bad idea, especially to just grind out like potatoes, especially. But the more I think about it, the more I start thinking about the enchantment table. Because I don't know, man. I feel like the enchantment table needs to be here soon. I feel like it's got to. But I don't quite know where to put it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shorter one. It's a shorter stream. But I think I'm gonna call it there. Oh, that's cool. Alright. I've found 38 diamonds again. I've expanded the base, and I'll be working on filling it with a bunch of random chests that'll be basically empty for a long time. And I would love to hear people's, personal thoughts about which way I should go for modding. Should I go the Aether mod, or should I go, the Cobblemon route? Should I add some Pokemon to this? I'll eventually do both, but first things first, one or the other. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you had a good time. Be sure to come back eventually, as I will continue this world with maybe some pretty big changes. Who knows? Alright. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a nice night. Hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe!